Grab that handy dandy yoga strap you had beside you, unravel, and place the small loop right in the arch of the foot. Make sure it doesn't get away from you. Extend the standing leg. Again, engage the quads, point your toes, create tension. Extend the flying leg. Okay. Using your muscles without pulling it with the strap with your hands, use your muscles and get that leg back toward your face as much as possible on your own. Then you're going to take the strap in both hands, keeping your shoulders flat against the floor. Pull that strap into you, and you're going to push the strap away with your leg. Really, really keep the muscles engaged, keep the leg straight. You're going to release after 6 to 10 seconds. Take a deep inhale, and on the exhale, you're going to push again. Push away, push away, push away with all your might. To break this down further, just in case this is a little confusing, you are pulling the strap in toward you with your hands, but using your hamstrings to push the strap away from your face simultaneously, almost as if you're playing tug of war with yourself. All right, same tug of war motion. This time, though, we're going to take the flying leg over to the side. Just let it drop. Being careful, though, we're going to keep the standing leg on the floor. So make sure that opposite butt cheek stays flat to the floor and you're not rolling over. Same pulling motion on your own. Pull the leg toward you using your muscles. Taking the strap in the hand of the matching arm. So same leg, same hand. We're going to create tension again, pushing away from the strap as you pull with your hands. Release. Take a deep breath. Inhale, exhale, and bring it closer to your face. Repeat the motion. Push away. And in this position too, you'll notice that the standing leg is working actually harder than the flying leg. And this is what you should feel if you're doing it properly. Next, you're going to take the opposite hand onto the strap, keeping your leg in place. Get the strap out of your way. It can be a mess sometimes. And then take the original hand through the little hole and just place it down, laying it flat against your body. Now the hand that's above the head, you're going to pull your leg in closer to your face and then repeat the motion of pushing it away as you pull with the hand. You're going to hold for 6 to 10 seconds. Pull it in once again. And then release the strap from the hands and try and keep your leg there all on your own using your muscles. Look, Ma, no hands. Keeping the standing leg as straight as possible. Yay, you're done. Taking it to the wall. Standing in arm's length distance from the wall, we're going to walk our hands down. Hands flat on the floor, a little wider than shoulder width apart. Tucking your chin to your chest and taking your back against the wall. You're going to walk your feet back and slightly bend the elbows so your head will be hovering above the floor. Walk your standing leg into the midline and lift the flying leg, trying each time to tap your toe to the wall. And you can be on releve here, it's fine. We can do this for a count of 10, again using the glutes to control your movement. Don't worry if your toes cannot tap the wall, no big deal. Just have the intention of doing so and try as much as possible not to bend the knee, although you'll have just a slight bend. Also, your arms will be super duper tired. Just keep it up. It's okay. It's a good burn. Again, thank you, Maddox, for making an appearance.